One thing I always tell buyers is this: the home inspection is not there to scare you. It's there to give you information, and there's a difference. A lot of buyers go into the inspection expecting the inspector to tell them whether they should buy the house or walk away. That's not really the inspector's job. Their job is to look at the visible and accessible parts of the home and point out what they see. Some things might be small, some might be serious, and some might need another specialist to take a closer look. But the goal is clarity, not panic. I'm Tyler Gibson with the GPG Team. In this video, I want to walk through what actually happens during a home inspection, what buyers should pay attention to, and what sellers can do to make the process smoother. A standard home inspection is usually a visual inspection of the home's major systems and accessible areas. That can include the roof, exterior, attic, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, doors, windows, interior rooms, and appliances depending on the inspection. The inspector is not opening walls. They're not taking the home apart. They're not guaranteeing that nothing will ever break. They're looking at what they can reasonably see and access that day. That part matters. An inspection is not a warranty. It's not an insurance approval. It's not a code inspection. It's a snapshot of the home's condition. For buyers, I usually recommend being there for the inspection if you can. Reading the report later helps, but walking through the property with the inspector is different. You can ask questions, you can see the issue in person, and you can get context. That context matters because inspection reports can look intimidating. They're usually long. They have photos, notes, and recommendations. And if you're a first-time buyer, it can feel like the whole house is falling apart. Most of the time, that's not what the report is saying. Inspectors document a lot. A long report does not automatically mean a bad house. The real question is, what matters most? A missing outlet cover is not the same as active water intrusion. A dirty AC filter is not the same as a failing HVAC system. A loose toilet is not the same as a major plumbing problem. You want to separate small maintenance items from bigger concerns. The big things buyers should usually focus on are safety, structure, roof condition, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, water intrusion, and anything that could become expensive after closing. Cosmetic issues matter less. That doesn't mean you ignore them, but the inspection should not become a punch list for making the home perfect. A home inspection is not a request for the seller to make an older home brand new. It's a tool to understand risk. After the report comes back, the buyer usually has a few options depending on the contract. They may accept the home as is. They may ask for repairs. They may ask for a credit. They may request further evaluation from a specialist. Or if the contract allows it, they may decide not to move forward. But the inspection report itself does not automatically force the seller to fix everything. The report gives information. What happens next depends on the contract, the timeline, and the negotiation. For sellers, this is why preparation matters. If there are obvious issues before the home is listed, there's a good chance they'll come up during the buyer's inspection. Sometimes the issue itself is not the problem. The surprise is the problem. Surprises create doubt, and doubt creates friction. That does not mean sellers need to renovate the whole house before listing, but simple preparation can help. Make sure utilities are on, replace burned out light bulbs, clear access to the electrical panel, water heater, HVAC system, and attic. Replace dirty air filters. Fix small known leaks if you already know about them. Secure pets. Make the home easy to inspect. You're not trying to hide anything. You're trying to avoid unnecessary confusion. In Florida, buyers may also need other inspections depending on the home. That could include a 4-point inspection, wind mitigation inspection, termite inspection, pool inspection, or flood risk review. Those are different from a standard home inspection, and they can matter for insurance, especially with older homes. So if you're buying in Orlando, do not wait until the last minute to ask about them. The inspection timeline in your contract matters. Schedule inspections quickly, review the findings quickly, and leave yourself enough time to make decisions. Not rushed, not emotional, just organized. At the end of the day, a home inspection is about understanding the property before closing. For buyers, it helps you know what you're buying. For sellers, it shows why preparation and transparency matter before the home ever goes under contract. No home is perfect. New homes can have issues. Older homes can have issues. Well-maintained homes can still have surprises. The inspection is not about finding perfection. It's about knowing what's normal, what needs attention, and what could become a bigger problem later. That's how you keep the process moving with a clear head.